Hey, sports card fans, it's John, Boggs fan. Hope you're all doing well. It's time for another update on my 100 cards for $100,000 progress. Today I'm showing off card number 27 that I've been able to pick up. Really excited to show this card off. Not only is it a really nice example of this card, but it is one that I need to help me to complete one of my player runs that I've been working on. So again, really excited to show this card off. So let's turn the camera around and go take a look. If you've been following this series of videos and joining along in my journey, you've noticed that I've picked up a good number of Hank Aaron cards and started a little bit of a Hank Aaron player run. Well, this is not a Hank Aaron card. The card that I picked up, card number 27, is for my Carl Yastrzemski run. And the card in question is his 1961 Topps second year card, his star rookie in a PSA 5. Again, been looking for this card for quite some time. Couldn't find the right copy. A lot of the 61s I would find like in 5s. I didn't really need a 6. Fine was fine for me for his second year card. I have his rookie card in a 5, so the grade of a 5 was acceptable. And again, it wasn't so much the grade, it was the price point that 5s were in that was in my my comfort zone to pay. So it was just coming down to finding the nicest copy that I could. And a lot of the PSA 5s that I saw were really off-center, top to bottom, left to right, sometimes both. Just, to me, really didn't present well, regardless of the numerical grade. But I think I did very well with this copy. Again, it's not perfect, but a lot better than other copies that I have seen of this 61. No creases. It's basically maybe centering and maybe a little bit of corner wear. Otherwise, it is a nice sharp front there. I've seen some 61s just like his rookie card in 60. Some of them have, normally on this one, it's the up and down ink splotches or something through the printing process, but this is clear of them. You would see some like on his neck and things like that running down there I've seen. And of course, sometimes you would get some of the little bubbles or little fish eyes. Now there's a couple right there on the black border, but barely noticeable. But on some of these 61s, you'll get these two color areas that sometimes have a lot of those little fish eyes, and this is pretty clear of them as well. Here is the back. It's not a perfect back, off center top to bottom, but otherwise pretty clean. Colors are nice. Very, very happy with this 61 Carl Yastrzemski. So this now leaves for my player run. I need his 62, 63. Still trying to find a 69 with my eye appeal and the price point that I'm looking to pay. Really hard to find a decently centered 69 that I've seen show up on eBay or other areas that I've looked at. And I technically still need to pick up his 82 Topps. I've seen some copies, just, I don't know, for whatever reason, I'm being really picky with his 82 Topps card. Not sure why. Don't really need to be, but just haven't pulled the trigger on his 82. So that one's I'm not too worried about. But now it's his 62, 63, and that darn 69. So, as I normally do, as sort of like a recap or progress of my journey so far, when I first set out to put this list together and figure out how much, in theory, I'd have to spend or what cards I would have to pay, how much I'd have to pay for them to get to $100,000, this particular card I had in a 5 targeted, and at the time back in, I think it was like November, December of last year, they were going for around $125. Well, of course, those prices back then, I didn't factor in tax and shipping. I should have, but nonetheless, that was just the raw card price. And this one here, Had to pay a little bit more, went outside my budget, so to speak. But again, that includes shipping and tax, all in $140. Given where vintage prices are right now, I was very comfortable. That's right in the general area of comps for a PSA 5. And again, some of the other PSA 5s that I've seen sold for that price aren't as centered nicely as that one there. So all in all, when I first set out, I thought I would have to pay for the 27 cards I've picked up so far. I thought I'd have to pay $4,525. So far, through a little bit of negotiating on my part in terms of what grade I'm willing to settle for, but more, condition and eye appeal, I've spent $3,760, so I'm still $765 under what I thought I would have to pay when I first started. So I'm still doing very well in that aspect. So there you have it. Card number 27 on my list of 100 cards for $100,000. If you haven't seen some of my previous updates, you can check 2 of them out right above here. That's all I have for you as always. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.